All right. Here we go. We are now playing Itty Bitty Little Kitties. Now, I believe this is a hidden cat object game. Or hidden object cat game. Let's start with 100 kittens. It is currently to be released in June, but I have access to it all, so you can check it out and see what all it's about. All right, so let's find them kitties. Now, you see, you got to really see them kitties. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Gotta really find them cats. Keep on scrolling. And we'll talk about how much this game is afterwards. Going through, zooming in, finding them cats. Where they at? Where they at? Let me know when you see them. We're gonna find them cats. Apparently they all got names too. Sort of shaded in there. The graphic seems good on it, but it also looks like it's a blown up picture that's then specialized, like, then certain highlights on it to make it more 3D like feel. What do we got? Alright, let's find them all. Come on, click, click, clickety, click, click. Where they all at? Okay. What else we got? Well, come on. That is a cat, isn't it? It looked like a cat. Are they all just hanging here? Is that what it is? What are we at? So some of them look like cats, but they're not. Doesn't look like any's hidden up in there. What do we got? Where's it at? Alright, so we're looking around trying to find these cats. Think they're hiding fairly well against me. Looking some more. So we're doing by layers, zoomed in now, because we already did the outside skirts looking at it. And now zooming in, you can see more things you had to zoom in for in order to see those eyeballs and stuff. Okay, apparently, if you find some hidden paw prints, that's also another way of finding them. So we gotta look for that now, too. Okay. $29. Y'all see it? Okay, so we found more just by zooming in. Then that's it. Man, they blend in a lot there. I'm at 23. Thought I searched down here already. I'm not really needing hints. We just have to keep looking back at where we came from. What's odd is at the top right, there's nothing. You would think there's at least one up there. Or down here. There's some spots we just don't see any. Alright, we're gonna start taking hints. Then we gotta wait for the hourglass to go again. While we find more, but we still have 13 more to find. Wow, we had to squint our eyes for that one. Looking around still. That means we're gonna check all the other ones now. Keep looking. Looking at all the mushrooms now. Let's check these. All right, next one. So now you gotta look for the ones laying in the background. As they already been doing that, but now we got some other ones. Alright, next. So what do y'all think on this one, and how easy or difficult some of these are to find? I mean, look at this. It's like right there just hidden. So now we gotta look at the leaves too. And you gotta really focus. Our focus needs more focus on these leaves, y'all. Feels like you need a special tool like a flashlight to look. Hey, Belle, how you doing? Here's the link for the game. It will not be out until June 17th. The game is Itty Bitty Little Kitties. And also, to let y'all know the price range of this one, this is not going to be one of those free-to-play ones that I understand. It is going to be... Let me check. It said it's going to be... Normal price will be $4.99 US dollars, but there will be a 20% discount during the release. So it'll be starting out at about $3.99, it says. Now, the first thing I asked when I looked was about achievements. They don't have achievements in it right now, but they do plan to have it shortly after the release. So this game will have achievements in it. Because I told them, y'all are achievement hunters, y'all. Alright, so let's continue searching. Wait, did I find one? No. Alright, let's do another search. Oh, there's another one. I mean, look how... Oh, man, you really got to look around the outlines of these things. So now we got another 60 seconds while we're looking at all the outlines. Where are they at? Get my glasses back on. Maybe I can see them then. Alright, looks like we're about to search again. Okay, next up. All the way up here. All right, so I figured there was going to be something up here, but we didn't see it prior. So now we got to look up here. I bet you there's more up top that we just didn't see. Because it was just looking like it wasn't going to find anything up here. So we're looking now. Where else are we not looking? Search. There's 4 left after this. Okay, so it looks like there are some that are the footprint things, and we weren't looking for them. There may be some more, but we don't know if it's going to be on trees only or dirts, rocks, what. So we got to look for the prints now. Look on each one, and again, look for prints, but also look at the dirt. Alright, 3 others after this. Is this going to be footprints? Nope, it's actually a cat laying in a bush. A cat in a bush. Y'all believe that? Alright, so where are the others? So we've been looking around by the trees and we're still just not seeing them. Those little things are like hiding. Seeing anything. That one? No. Alright. One more after this. Really? Alright, one more. Alright, it's the last one. Says it's over here, but where? Really? That cat hid right there all this time. So then we go to the home button. And then that is already the first one. And there is more to come with this game. So we just found the first 100 in this game here. How long was that? Let's check out one more map. I don't want to do them all because there's no achievements to this game yet, but there will be shortly after the release. So I would want to come back to this. I don't know. I could beat it now and still put it into my completion list. Or I could just beat it all at the same time and get the achievements. Let's check out 120 real quick. Let's see how difficult this one is. I called it 120 as in how many cats it has. But this is definitely not an easy one. I'll tell you that much. They actually tried hiding these. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm squinting my eyes to see these. I can zoom in more if I wanted to. See, there we go. They're going to be a little closer together because there's a little bit more, if I remember correctly. There's 120 instead of the 100. So it does show as if there's a few hidden ones based on what we saw in the last one, but it doesn't show which ones are hidden. It could be that it is more along the lines of that was a cat. Oh, that's a cat. Look how they hide these cats. The rock. Cat. 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 What are we at right now? 95 left. 94. Got it. More. So yeah, you definitely have to zoom in on some of them to see them all. Alright, so now we know where to look by looking at the grass and some of the rocks and some of the plants. Castles. Apparently the cats rule the castle. They are the true rulers of thy castle. Alright, what else do we have? There's gotta be some cats over here we're not seeing. There's one. Another one. Another. I don't see any footprints on this one like the last time. They seem to zigzag it a little bit. Still looking. There we go. Go. Oh yeah, we're finding a lot. Tap. See, I saw the paws there. So you saw the paws. There was 4 paws. That was enough to spot the cat. But until that last one, I didn't really know that's what you were supposed to do. Cat. I'm expecting a cat in there somewhere. Hey, what else do we got? Yeah, there's gonna be some hidden in the grass. I bet you that much. One second. Sorry about that. Got sidetracked. I was looking at a message. Okay, so let's do a hint. Alright, so where this one points at, it's going to probably show us more. So we found one there. Therefore, they're going to be just hidden around here. Yep, there's another one. So whenever there's this many still remaining, whenever you find one, you're probably going to find more around in that area. And that's what's happening right now. Means this area still had more to find. So now we're going to go more to the left. I told y'all there was going to be some in the greens. Alright, it says we're good for another one. So it's not in this area, it's over here. Oh, great. That means there's several over here we're missing then. We couldn't see that. How dare they hide it from us like that? What do they think this is? A hidden object game? Got it. That means there's going to be more up here just hiding. Standing in the tall grass. Just staring at us. Gotta be more over here. Right here. 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 Yeah, they like the grass. They definitely like hiding them in the grass. Y'all see any more? So you got some peaceful little music stuff going on. Trying to find the cats. Go through. Clickety click click. Where's the next one is going to send us? Over here. Another one. See, it's more of the fact that you'll find them in similar areas. There we go. Alright, mark it. Let's see what we got. Over here, really? Alright, found it. Any more? Another one. Find more. Right there. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Ah, there we go. They just faded out a little. Just showed themselves. Just a little bit. What else do we got? Get a hint. We got 21 left. Oh my god. Could y'all see that from that far? Y'all see it? Ah. Apparently you do gotta zoom in with this game. It's not gonna be that easy for everybody, you know? Alright, what else we got? Here, kitty, kitty, here, kitty, kitties. $20 left. Where are they? Okay, I missed one up on the tree. Right there. Right there. There. I swear that's one, but it doesn't recognize it. I got some things that actually look like it, but it's not. Don't you love it when you accidentally click on one? I just looked over here. You mu- Don't let any others pass by us. Still looking. There's a cat. Another cat. Oh, this one's mad that we found it. Look at that. That one is mad. How dare you find me? I was not to be found. I was to be alone in my kitty litter box. All right, let's do the search. We got 11 left. Okay, I'm not seeing any others with the trees. I'm used to seeing them on the right. Sorry, yawning. Alright, swords again. We got 9 left after this. Nothing up here. Come on. I need to search. It pointed up here, but I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It cheated. So is it going to aim for all the corners now? Alright, we're waiting on the timer. Give me a second. Alright, we're back. Let's do the timer thing here. Oh, so they're gonna be hidden in here? There gonna be some more paws we didn't see? Maybe we should pause the game. Kitty, 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 kitty. I thought that was a cat. See any more cats, y'all? Really? How dare they hide in there like that? Got it. 5 left. Alright, where are we at? Now we're down here. Of course it's going to be hidden in there. There it is. Alright, 3 left. Alright, this next one's almost done. I would think it'd be up there, but apparently not. Down here. Really? Two left. Alright, last 2. Can we find the other one within the last minute before we get a hint? Ah, four footprints. So now we gotta see if maybe there's another footprint one somewhere. For the last one. Is it gonna say it's right here somewhere? Nope. Oh, yep, I was right. It put the mouse over it, but it didn't register it. There we go. Alright. We got them all. Okay, everybody. So we just finished the first 2 out of 7, by the looks of it, maps. But I think it's best for us to come back to this game when it releases in July. If you're interested in it, check out the link right here. And we heard that it's supposed to be $4.99 US dollars. I believe it was July, right? Let me double check it was July. We played a lot of these hidden cat games, y'all. And I did hear that we may be able to get some copies for y'all as well. So stay tuned for that. Well, not stay tuned. Stay tuned in the future for that one. Because that'll be in a bit in the future. Let me just get the final numbers here of what that was. So it shows here. The due date on this will be so achievements should be. So there aren't achievements right now, but it should be shortly after the release. So the release is going to be in June, but there should be some achievements after the release, like the next patch or so forth. They don't have an exact ETA on that part, but or ETR or so forth. But I know a lot of y'all out there want achievements. Y'all are achievement hunters, and so am I in some cases. So for that, especially when it comes to hidden object games like this game will be $4.99 on its normal cost, $3.99 on sale, roughly US dollars, 20% off for when it first comes out. And you'll be able to get it there. And don't forget, we can also do little races and stuff like that if y'all get this game. And we can do races for prizes and stuff like that. But I was going to do all 7 of these puzzles, but I think we're going to hold off. So we just finished the first 2. And what we're going to do next is go ahead and schedule this on a to be continued for when the release comes out. So then I'll be able to go through, so I'll be able to go through and do the achievements on that part as well. If y'all want to see it beforehand, I will. I'm also going to send this over to the dev on it from that part, see if they want any more on it from that part. But we